Well, it's about time for an update. It's, let's see, where are we? I think it's the 17th of December, so I'm a couple weeks late on a monthly update, but we'll just get caught up here real quick. I got the truck here because I blew out an airbag this morning at work. Didn't completely blow it out, but it's, it won't hold air. And it's this one right here. And I got some extra airbags for this trailer. Last time I blew out a bag, I think it was this one back here, and I put a new one in, and I bought enough bags to change all of the old ones but didn't change them. So got the truck here for that. Got the extra concrete slab that I had mentioned before, it's in. But the roof extension, I don't know, they won't tell me that they don't want to do it, but words speak louder than, or actions speak louder than words. And they, after quite a few phone calls there, week or two apart, each time they're not getting back with me. They're just answering the phone and not kind of pacifying me a little bit, but they don't want the job. So we'll see what happens later. And I got a little project going on in the old house. Inside the garage here, the plywood is on the floor because this is where, it's the only place I got room to cut plywood for something going on inside the house. What's going on in here is a new laundry room floor. For those of you that follow, you might remember seeing earlier this year, someplace in the middle of winter or in the beginning of spring. I don't know when I did the video, but there was a hard freeze, and I forgot to come over here and turn the heat up, and we had pipes burst, and I didn't know they had broken. And it was a week or two later when I came over here for something, and the water was spraying. $1,700 water bill. Anyway, dug all this up. I think I got a little clip in my phone. I'm going to try. Remember to add to this video when we were underneath the floor here and repairing some of the beams under this, and then got it all balanced out. I can't say level because the foundation isn't level, but we leveled and compromised and made it as flat and as close to level as was practical. New bathtub, all the new plumbing underneath. This is my little access area. I cut this little piece out. I can lift that and get to the, because you got to hand screw these pipes together underneath, where you can get to that underneath this. And so we'll just put a little bit of silicone caulk around that when it's done, so that if you need to get in there again, just cut that with a knife and lift it back out. I got to cut a bunch of 1/4 inch. There were 2 1/2 inch sheets in here, the floor, and so which made 1 inch. And so this time I'm putting 3/4 inch all the way around, and that's 1/4 inch laying on the floor in the garage. And so the 1/4 inch will make up the other from 3/4 to 1 inch, because these here original, which we left for the toilet, was 2 1/2 inch sheets. So anyway, putting the first sheets down is not that hard to cut out, put down. You just space them out the best you can. But the second level layer, you don't want your seams to line up with the ones underneath. You want to cross over that somewhere, so that but it's going to line up here. We'll figure out something for that. Otherwise, has a tendency to move underneath those lines. So anyway, that's what's going on over here. I'd like to get the motorcycle back in the garage because I need to do the carburetors on it again. And that's the cardboard from the bathtub. And on this truck here, I did some work on this that I did not videotape because it was just time. Didn't have time to do it for one and the other. It was the first time of me doing the job, which means it's a lot slower. I changed one injector on it, and the glow plug control module, which is easy to get to. Not super easy, you got to take a couple parts off, but at least you can see where it is and it's easy to get to. And so that that has it where it starts and runs good. Now in cold weather you just hit the key and it starts running right away, no problem. I mean, it's a Ford diesel. You still have to turn the key and wait about 10 seconds before you hit the starter. No one told me that when I bought it, because none of my other diesels have to do that, but these do. I didn't know about that when I bought it. And then this one over here is, I thought it was running and ready to go. Well, it runs and it runs good, but it leaks a lot of oil. When it sits still in one spot, it'll leave a big enough spot of oil to be about the size of a pizza if you let it sit there and idle for about half an hour. So that's too much, and it doesn't start cold. So I also bought an extra glow plug control module for this, but I haven't tested the glow plugs yet because we've had some pretty cold days here in the last couple of weeks, and hasn't been warm much when I was at home. So it's relatively warm today. I think we're going to be in the low 50s today. That's a good day for me to have to deal with this airbag. So that's I don't know what else to say at the moment. That's just pretty much what's going on over here. As you can see, the trees out here, last video, last update, the trees still had leaves on them. Now they certainly do not. All right, I guess that'll be it. Thanks for watching.